Welcome back everyone as we continue our journey through the book of Jeremiah 2, weaving together ancient wisdom and the marvels of the human body. Last time we explored the hypothalamus and pituitary in verse 1, our brain's masterful conductors. Now let's step into verse 2 as we dive into the vibrant transformation of puberty. Picture this as the body's coming of age story, bursting with energy and possibility. Let's hear the verse that sets the stage. In its original translated Hebrew, it goes like this: "Go and cry in the ears of Jerusalem, saying, 'Thus says Yahweh, I remember you, the kindness of your youth, the love of your betrothal, when you went after me in the wilderness, in a land not sown.'" That's Jeremiah 2:2. Isn't that a beautiful riddle? I feel that this verse captures the body waking up during puberty. Now take a look at the diagram that I've designed for you and see how it labels the pituitary hormones above the ovary, right there in the middle. They have arrived from the pituitary, which is in the brain. The ears of Jerusalem in this verse, I believe they're the ovaries linked to fertility, much like ears of corn in ancient times. They also symbolized abundance. The hypothalamus, our Yahweh, meaning he who brings into being, begins to stimulate the pituitary. I remember you could be referring to the pituitary becoming sensitive at this time. The pituitary begins to cry out hormones at the request of the hypothalamus. This literally translates to deliberately calling out. In this case, it's sending out the hormones FSH and LH, which I've also put on the diagram for you. These chemical messages flow down as shown by the diagram's arrows, stimulating the ovaries, shaping those feminine curves or deeper masculine voices we all notice during this time. The wilderness and unsown land paint a vivid picture too. Look at the diagram again. See the fluid spaces between the ovary and the path to the fallopian tube, which is also called the oviduct. That's where the ovum begins its hopeful journey after ovulation through the body fluids, a step towards fertilization. I think it's amazing how this ancient text so vividly portrays the secrets of puberty. What do you think? So let's decode it. The hypothalamus sends messages to the pituitary to stimulate the ovaries for ovulation and secondary sexual characteristics, the body curves and the changes that we notice at that time. Here are the interpreted terms again, which tie it all together. Ears of Jerusalem means fertility, with Jerusalem being an area at the back of the stomach. Go and cry is the pituitary sending hormone messages to stimulate the ovaries. Yahweh is that wise hypothalamus. It's a bit like a project manager. I remember you could represent the pituitary becoming sensitive at the time of puberty. Kindness of your youth reflects the grace of developing features, while love as a bride embodies the ovum's release and hopeful fertilization. The wilderness is the peritoneal fluid spaces, the area between the ovary and the opening of the fallopian tube, and the land that was not sown is the oviduct before fertilization. This chapter reminds me of life's energy, a time of growth and promise. It's a beautiful dance of biology and scripture, and I'm so thrilled to be sharing it with you. Next time, we'll explore hunger in verse 3. See you then. Thanks again for joining me on this journey through the human body and through the eyes of a biologist looking at ancient scripture. If you're enjoying this series, please like and subscribe just so that I am able to share this with more people. Thanks again for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.